say you're starting your bodybuilding journey, you've been training in the gym for a while, you're getting a bit of muscle, people are going, oh, you know, you're looking good, maybe you should compete. How do you choose what would be your...
Well, you just go by, like I said, you might, some people...
Well, we've actually...
some people start off in physique because, like, I'm sure in the beginning when I was young, I probably would have fitted in the physique category. Then as I kept growing, I might have fitted in the classic. And then as you keep growing, you might fit in the open bodybuilding. So it depends what your genetic potential is and where you think. Because I'm sure there's some guys who could be in the classic who, if they wanted to go all out and push the envelope, could probably go into the men's open bodybuilding. But yet, due to for whatever reason, they might want to stay in the classic.
No, we'll go from the start. So what we thought we'd do is like go the pros and cons of...
Oh, look at me there. Look at them boots.
So we'd look at the pros and cons of each division. And before we start, we'll go through we'll go through the images of the so people might know what classic, physique and bodybuilding, and the other one that's gaining popularity is like a bear competition. So we'll go through
a bear.
We'll go through. So can you bring up the? We're gonna just images of what those ones you had in your folder. Yeah. Just we just got some images just so people could say, this is what a bodybuilder versus classic versus physique versus bear. So here we go. So,
hey,
so there's a classic.
I like that one.
Bodybuilding.
I think the GH affected the ears a bit much
And
there.
that's when you had that real bad gyno. People have been noticing that you had real bad gyno at certain stages.
Yeah, and I needed to empty a load too. By the look of it.
that was before you had that visitor to your room.
A lot of build up there. Someone would have got lucky that day.
Yeah, that's more than a 10 grand job. So we'll go to the 20 grand, was it? So that's a classic physique, and they've got you can tell by the black posing shorts as opposed to trunks. Then the next one that's a physique competitor.
That's the board shorts.
With the board shorts, and the last one is a bear competitor. So that's
oh, look at that!
You know, you can see they're
are they all bears though? Because I thought bears were meant to be hairier, or is it just if you got a beard?
No, yeah, we'll go through that. But you know, well, the guy in the middle that's getting poured, he's got a bit of fluff on him, but you know, you can tell the guy's trained with weights, and they've got the sort of the power.
So a bear is just more big and...
Yeah, so anyway, we'll go through the pros and cons just so we know...
the pros and cons.
Of all the different... So with bodybuilding, so they're the most, you know, when I mean visually impressive, that's the, you know, I guess it's a bit different.
The balance there, look at that.
No, but also too the sheer size, and you know, a bodybuilder walks in the room and everyone's like, "Oh wow, that guy's huge."
I think that was my last IFBB show that was 06 Arnold Classic. That was Lee's final swan song before the boom with the suspension. Yeah.
So that's our first one. The bodybuilders, you know, like people know the bodybuilders more than...
That guy there, that picture's come up before. That guy there is actually a nice guy. He was a waiter at the News Cafe. I think it was called the News Cafe in South Beach, Florida. Yeah. And like he was openly gay and that, and he showed me photos of all people he's met, famous people had photos with him. So he wanted a photo with me, and he actually had a photo of some, I won't say their names, but some stars from TV soap operas that were actually back at his place with him.
Man, I said not judging.
Yeah, but no, he's actually nice. And it was actually funny because he's one of those guys where he would be like, "Oh, can I get a coffee?" I said, "Here." He goes, "Do you want a break?" I said, "Oh, no, I'll have some like cream with it." "No, I'll give you cream." You know, one of those, whatever you said, he took the innuendo. So he's pretty funny, that guy. I wonder if he's still around at all.
Okay, so then the next one. So you get, there's loads of, there's Kai with, he made a video, so that's...
Oh, yes. Check out the...
Yeah, broadband full-length movie. So
Part 1 and Part 2.
So yeah, there's
See, that's money to be made there.
yeah.
Look at that.
So there you go. That's one.
What's it
thing.
say up the top there? Darling. Says it
I'm
dar-
not sure, but so we'll go to the next one. So the cons.
Oh, look at that, McDonald's. I should have been sponsored by McDonald's.
So I guess the food and the supplements are expensive.
Well,
Especially the amount that you come on, mate. Hey, I read how much you use on the internet.
But I'd like to say it's true, but it's not, because the most I ever spent was probably $1,300. I spent more on food.
That's not what I read on. I read on the internet.
That actually,
yeah.
that was in that picture.
In a day.
That picture was taken in Hawaii, Honolulu.
But yeah, you got to spend a lot of food and that sort of thing. Next one. Okay. So really, you don't get actual salary from like a club or anything. You've got to go out and find your own.
Maybe you get like a sponsor or something.
Yeah. So then the next one,
which is hard to get these days. Most people try and do their own thing, don't they? Oh, look at that.
Potentially unhealthy. So there's,
I wonder what time that was for. I was in hospital.
Because you don't see like cricket or soccer players on Deadpool, whereas you're always feature.
They're always laying on the field faking at those soccer players.
Yeah. So we'll go on to the next one.
That would have been. Oh, look at this.
So classic physique. So some guys might feel they might feel uncomfortable wearing posing trunks. Classic physique.
They're very special
posing shorts and and they're always the shorts are always black. So if that's more your style, that's one advantage of competing.
And the black's good too, because you've got tan. You can't really see the tan running.
Yeah. So go to the next one.
Oh, look at
that.
that.
So it's a bit healthier than bodybuilding in the
in and out. Is it in and out?
You don't have to be as big and you don't have to take as much medicines.
That guy though, look at him. He for all those hamburgers and that he's got there. He looks very angry.
Yeah.
I'd be happy if I had all that food. Why is he so angry?
So then basically the cons are the same as bodybuilding. The money.
We've got no picture of this one.
Yeah. I couldn't think of anything. But anyway, we'll go to the next one. So physique pros. So
skip leg day.
Yeah, because you got we don't have to train legs as hard.
I wonder if they do. I wonder if some do train them hard. Because to me it would be like, if you did train them hard, you'd feel pissed off if you couldn't show them, wouldn't you?
Well, I am not saying that physique pros don't train legs. I'm saying it's not as important.
No.
So you can.
Yeah, that's the thing though, because I'd be annoyed that if you did put everything into training, like leg training's hard.
Yeah.
So imagine you train it hard, you feel sick, and that come contest day, you're like, fuck, I don't even get to show them.
Yeah. So then, and if there's anything you want to add, you let us know. Like what are some
this
other?
looks like a good party. This one.
Yeah. So physique, you can use. You don't have to be as big. So,
some of these look like. I don't know what's going on. Is this like a rave or a?
No, but that's why you do physique, isn't it? So because you don't.
So you can go to the rave.
See, they've all got the
board shorty things.
Yeah.
Well, some have got shorter shorts than the actual board shorts. So I think the one in the red shorts is actually showing that he trains his legs more.
Yeah, he might be.
And the one beside him.
He might be transitioning to classic physique. So
could be.
Yeah. But I just thought that's. You don't have to be as big. So if you want to go to a festival and take recreational drugs,
party on.
Yeah, you don't have to keep the same size. So I thought that was.
As long as you got your abs and a nice sort of shoulders and arms and bit of chest.
Yeah. So the cons. So some people don't take it seriously. That was Joe Rogan, and once again.
Well, some of them make money, I think, because I think most now do it themselves with their own, pushing themselves on, like being influencers or their own YouTubes and.
Yeah, I know, but you don't. It's not like you're playing like you get a contract to play. You're a contract with the or whichever federation, but you're not actually getting paid by them. So you got to go out and hustle.
Yes, so looking like that with the right people, you might be able to hustle the right way and make some money.
So we go to the next one. So
here we go.
So the shows are generally held at Because, you know, when you go to a bodybuilding show at the local RSL.
Oh, these are like they're held at like resorts and
yeah,
that.
yeah. So,
Even like cruise ships.
Yeah.
That'd be more fun, wouldn't it?
So, you know, when you're watching
Well, that looks more fun because, look, there's some, you get some in shape, some that aren't, but you can fucking eat.
No, I wouldn't.
It's more like a party.
Well, you can just see some of them are more focused on power. They're probably more like strongman training.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to. Yeah, the guy in the front. Like,
And they wouldn't be worried about sitting around the pool having a drink and a burger or something, would they?
Oh,
they're not.
They still take their training seriously.
Yeah, but they're not like, oh, I can't eat that.
Yeah.
My abs aren't going to show.
We go to the next one. Yeah, so no, you don't have to
Harbour
diet.
City, look at that.
Yeah, all winners.
Don't have to shave.
Don't have to shave. They haven't dieted down. No tan. They're just.
No, that's it. Look, that's Sydney, isn't it? Because they've even got, I can see the Opera House on their sashes.
Yeah, man. They look as though they could push a fair bit of weight. They look as though they get the old pump on every now and then. So we'll go to the next one.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, like you always see, they're always with the fans. Everyone's
in the pool. They just look happier, don't they? Some of those bodybuilders look like miserable. Yeah. These look fucking happy.
No, but you know when you're at the all the different categories and you know.
Like, look at this though, but look at them.
Everyone's just in there. Yeah.
The other ones, like I said, that's a.
Yeah, so there's
that's Lullaby.
That's a magazine. There's loads of magazines that you can feature in, and
again, not have to worry about I got to shave for this photo shoot and fucking.
Well, I mean, are there still bodybuilding mags? Like, whereas, like they're still.
But you don't have to worry about shaving.
Yeah, like these magazines are.
Come in the plastic cover.
Yeah, yeah, and so there's just more money, more opportunities. So.
It's looking like Bear could. Oh, look at this one.
So this one would like
the
so.
Buff.
So you've been banned because you competed in other federations.
These days you can just show up anywhere.
Yeah, there's no politics and
you just turn up at a club and
yes.
or a cruise or a resort and
so there's a Japanese one. I'm in Japan on a holiday. They're having
having a sake and a few bit of sushi and
having a competition. I might enter. I don't have to shave. I don't have to diet.
That's what I mean. You could be over there having a great holiday in Japan or wherever. Have a meal, be walking down the street and go, fuck, there's something going on in there. I can enter it right now just by...
I've been training. I've been doing all the things. I just haven't dieted. I haven't tanned over,
But yet I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. And they're not going to care if I'm IFBB or NAVA. No. It's just like, you're welcome, mate.
Exactly. You just have whatever you got on and throw a bit of leather strap on.
Yeah.
Throw your belt around your neck, whatever.
And Mr. Bear Cons.
There are none. Or technically there's none, is there?
Well,
what would be the con? None.
Well, that's why I've been trying to think of one for a week now, like, because I was going to say maybe
you get too much happiness.
No, I was going to say probably the one I was going to put down is, if you're in a married or in a relationship, your relationship's probably going to end because. Why are you going to be hanging out with your boring missus when you go to these things?
But even like some of those girls like hanging out at gay nightclubs and gay clubs, they might actually like going to support you doing it. They might have fun themselves.
No wife or girlfriend likes to see their man having fun. That much fun.
Well, not with them anyway. Not with them. So, as long as they're having fun, they'd probably be happy. They'd be talking to the other people about makeup tips and fucking... shoes and clothing.
So
maybe you could get your missus designing outfits for them.
So it's that's the different categories and
I think the Mr. Bear fucking thing's the winner.
Look, I saw it and look, think of the torture you go through to get into shape, the dieting and for what?
Exactly. When you could just be on a cruise ship and go, fuck, you know what? I can strip down to my fucking budgie smugglers. Yeah. Enter this show here. Fucking be famous. Yeah. Get on the cover of Bear Monthly. Have fans. Mate, they probably got more fans too. I bet like a fucking Instagram page. They probably got worldwide. There's probably millions of followers of this bear cult. And you could walk down the street, people just go, hey, look at that happy fella. I walk down the street looking like this and fucking look at him, steroids, fucking nothing but insults. You're training hard to look good and you get shit on.
Yeah.
He can walk down the street being Mr. Bear, eating a hamburger and fucking go, look, he's a fucking happy guy. I need him.
And they're probably like really strong too because they never diet down. They're always just, you know.
Got that like sort of beef about them, farm boy look.
Yeah, that's it. They're always, they're never having to cut back and
like you said too, you don't have to go, season A or season B.
Yeah.
I got fucking how many weeks out.
Yeah.
You could just be any day of the week. I'm fucking ready to go.
Yeah. No, I fully agree. Like
there's no cons really, is there?
And it just highlights that, you know, for the amount of effort that whichever category you're in, bodybuilding, classic or physique, you know, there's not a lot of money in it. You know, with bodybuilding, you do get a bit more fame and maybe the higher end physique guys, but
I wonder how like the top bear guy, he's probably more well known than Mr. Olympia.
Oh, for sure. Like if you look, you know, probably the best.
Probably like those sumo wrestlers in Japan that are treated like fucking gods. And
well, look, if anyone's in doubt, like maybe this weekend head out to the local bear club and
down Oxford Street
down Oxford Street, or if you're in America, San Francisco, and just
look at this. Let's just say I was hairy now.
Yeah.
And I walked into a normal nightclub.
Yeah.
Just normal people. People probably go, look at him, muscle. Yeah. If I walked into a fucking club in Oxford Street looking like this.
Oh, I know.
I'd be like fucking. It'd be like fucking. Jesus walked into the fucking church like the Messiah had come back.
Yeah. You haven't had to do anything.
Just walked into a club.
Yeah.
And if they said fucking Lee Priest is on stage here at this club, they'd be like fucking.
Yeah.
Be like Elvis is in the building.
Yeah, and you wouldn't have to worry about the. I had 12 milkshakes in 3 days. I haven't tanned up.
They
I haven't
care.
shaved down.
They wouldn't judge you.
Yeah.
They'd just be happy that you're there.
Yeah.
Fuck, he's fucking here. Look at him. Fucking great.
Woo.
Yeah. And have a club. Oh, look at him. Fucking puffy face. Fucking,
yeah. Oh, he's lost
no
it.
tan. Yeah, look at him. Looking shit.
Yeah.
Fucking hair's out of place. Didn't shave.
Yeah.
He looks crap compared to what he used to, but he's still taking gear.
Yeah.
Fucking loser.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the Bears fucking win.
Well, I just thought I'd, you know, it's some young fellas and...
I think we should start off a new legion of bear contests.
Well, it's definitely the growing, body...
And like you said, you can just be yourself.
Yeah.
Just be yourself.
Train, bulk and cycle 24/7.
Tan if you want, don't tan.
Well, you get your tan when you're out on the cruise.
Yeah, but some of them don't, some did.
Yeah.
You can
wear...
wear...
Here you go. Look, here's...
Oh my God! There's even a fucking.
There you go. Is that Mr. North America Bear? It's a.
I think it's Lee who's president of.
Yeah, never. Yeah, no. So let's have a look. What happens?
It's the yellow brick road. Lions, tight, and bears. Oh my!
What's included in the event pass? 6 indoor pool parties, themed dance parties, an abundance of sponsored cocktail parties, bearded beauty show, access to
food trucks.
There's comedy shows.
There's food trucks.
Have you ever been to a bodybuilding show that's got 6 indoor pool parties and themed dance parties?
And bingo and fucking speed dating, food trucks.
Yeah.
No bodybuilding shows ever sounded like that. And awards. Oh.
Well, I guess now that we've gone through this, was maybe with the Lee Priest Classic, you're looking at adding another division.
I'm just changing all of them. Yeah. Just the one division.
Changing the division and location.
Exactly. Just down to a club on Oxford Street. We'll probably clean up.
Well, we'll be cleaning up afterwards.
Doesn't matter. We'll be cleaning up the fucking... My God, could you just imagine it? It'll be packed.
Yeah.
We'll probably have to have a big venue.
Yeah.
Maybe the Opera House.
Yeah. No, well, I'm just thinking as a...
bears on the harbour.
someone that's had a career as a bodybuilder,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, where's it got you, and you know what, you know, and things are changing. So bodybuilding, there's not the opportunities like there used to be. So
And there's probably a lot more bears out there than...
and that demographic tend to have a lot more disposable income.
I was going to
So
say they have a lot of money, don't
yeah,
they?
so
Good jobs and...
yeah, no kids often.
Yeah.
These days they do, but not as many as.
Mm.
Yeah, so
I'm failing to see the downside
well, we have,
again.
so we can agree we can't find the
No.
downside. Okay.
No. Settled.
So in the comments, anyone that heads out
If
this
you want
weekend,
to, come down to the teddy bears picnic.
just let us know how you went on the weekend, and
Yeah.
yeah, and just those people. If you send Lee a picture, he'll appraise your physique.
Exactly.
No bodybuilding, classic or physique people need apply.
None of that.
Just bare competitors.
Exactly.
Yeah, and the picture has to be taken in a bare club with your shirt off. That's the deal. Otherwise, we won't. And send it to Matt. Matt at Sam's Fitness. He'll send it through to Lee. So